Hey everyone, Mary Pat here with Seal with a Kiss and Some Odd Girl, and today I am going to bring you a look at how to include the awesome cut files that are in the store and how to incorporate them into your scrapbooking. I'm a huge paper crafter and I love to get the most of whatever I buy. And so when you think of Some Odd Girl, mainly you think of making cards and so forth, but you can really incorporate everything that's in the store into all aspects of your paper crafting. So what we're going to do is I've made this scrapbooking sketch and it's really fun. And so I'm going to be incorporating, and I'm going to be using some of the cut files for this part of the circle and this part with that, and then the background that is here as well, and then incorporate some of the stamps that I have in working with those. So let's take a look. So here's the sketch with that. Now, for time's sake, I've already cut out a lot of the items. So what I've done first is, this is one of the new backgrounds that are in the store. And what I did was I resized it and welded two of them together in my silhouette. If you've got, I'm sure, I'm only familiar with the silhouette, but I'm sure you could probably do the same in the Cricut. So I took the two and I welded them together to make this larger background. And then I'm also going to be using the circle with the design in that, and then I made a smaller one. So you can resize these to whatever size that you need for whatever project with that. And so I have a smaller one. If you take a look back here on the sketch, you can see that I'm using a larger one and then a smaller one of the same design. So okay, so I have my 12 by 12 sheet here. And when I was kind of playing with it before, I kind of marked where I kind of want some things to go. So I'm going to just put a little bit of glue right here. And I'm going to take my cut file here and I'm going to place it right there. I just put that down a little bit, and then I just kind of rub out the glue that's in between there and everything. And so now I'm going to put this one down here. So they're my first things that are down. And then I'm going to take my background, and I have that, and I'm just going to center that right on there. So I think that looks great right there. And so the cut files are peeking out. And then I'm going to place my star background right here, and I want a lot of it to show over on the side, and I have my photo here, and so I'm just going to kind of place it more over a little bit, and I want the stars to kind of be peeking out all along there, so that everything is going. I like where that is looking, and again, I'm just kind of following my sketch that I have here. So I'm going to tack that down. So I'm just going to add some glue. And so we have that, so I think that's looking great on there. And then I've already cut out my title, so I'm going to have that there. And now I kind of want to, I'm going to attach this up at the top. And then this is kind of when I take a look and I see what's going on. And I kind of like to, I included that up at the top. And what I would like to do is one of my very favorite stamps from Some Odd Girl is this sentiment stamp set. And it is great because I can't tell you how many countless times I've used these on layouts. They're just, the sentiments are just perfect for that. So right now I'm going to be using this arrow on there. So I already have it on my stamping block here, and I'm going to be using some Spice Tin from Jenny Bolin, and I'm not going to, use the whole part. I just want a little bit that's going to be running right at the side here. So about, I'm going to measure it right here. And I've got that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the chevrons. I'm going to ink up. So I've got my ink. Let me see here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Need a little bit more on this one with that. And that's what's great about these, is you can just get as much as you want. You don't have to do that. And I'm just going to place these and put this right on the edge there and stamp that. And now I have the arrows there, and I'm going to put then a little flare badge leading right to that. I think that looks great. And so to carry it through for in a different area, I always liked, if you're going to put something in one spot, I always think you should carry it through into a different spot. And so I'm going to put the arrows down here now. And with this one, I kind of want a little bit longer of a design. And I want that right here. So I'm going to put it right there. And that looks great. And this is a textured cardstock, so you can see how it kind of went in and out. I like that. And so you've got the designs, you've got the stamp, and then in this set you have this little tag. I love the tag, and I love this one. It says Swoon, and I already stamped that ahead of time and cut it out. And so I cut it out on matching cardstock that came, and then in the Spice Tin and the red, I'm kind of having a red and blue theme on that. And I'm just going to attach that kind of like right here. And so it's so fun to have your stamps and make them with your embellishments to go along with your layout. So you never be afraid to just kind of stamp on it on the layout itself, because it adds so much more fun. And so I think I'm going to just tuck this little tag, Must See Swoon, on there. And then again, like I said, I'm going to be adding the stars, and I'm just going to add them and kind of make a little kind of confetti look to the layout. And so I like to carry, when I do a layout, I like to have kind of like a 3 triangle spot so the eye can look. And so we're going to kind of like come here, look down, and then carry it through here. So starting in this top corner, I'm going to kind of make this little flare badge, the center there, and I'm just going to put some glue on there. And then again, just using some of these stars, and I'm going to add some of the enamel dots. And then some sequins all along, and just kind of no real pattern, just kind of scatter them about on the layout, kind of just drawing your eye to the next item on there. So I have I like how that looks with that. And then I'm going to put a couple of sequins on the stars to give the stars just a little bit of brightness and twinkle. And then again, now we're down here at the bottom. And again, I just kind of want to scatter these same items around. Got some stuck underneath here. And there you have it. You've got, I just have to glue everything down. And so again, recapping briefly, I use the cut files in 3 different places on the layout. And then I've used stamps. I stamped directly on the layout and have used and made my own embellishments. And then again, stamping over here. So you know, don't be afraid to try and use your supplies and cut files and stamps in different ways on that. I just love getting the most out of them, and Some Odd Girl is always in my on my desk and ready to use. So thanks so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.